Hey guys, and welcome to my new Let's Play. This one is of Sleeping Dogs. We're going to have some criminal adventures in Hong Kong. Joining me for this particular Let's Play is going to be Thornbrain.
Yellow.
And Mugiwara Yoshi!
I'm in the beginning of one!
So, prepare for some criminal encounters. During this Let's Play, I'm going to focus on, of course, doing the main story. A couple of big side missions. There's a number of kind of collector side missions that I'm just going to do on side videos, but it's primarily going to be story-driven. Otherwise, it'll take a while. Also, there's some Chinese. So, if you haven't seen much about this game, it's a lot like Grand Theft Auto, open world. I enjoyed the story quite a bit more. And in this particular story, you're playing an undercover cop, so that's going to be quite different than just being a normal criminal. So, going on with a little bit of intrigue here. Oh, and the fuck word gets dropped a lot in this game. Prepare for that.
I think it gets dropped more than Chinese.
True.
Yeah, you got the money?
I'm the most American Chinese man ever. Look at him.
Really though.
Meow. So at this point, we're kind of establishing we're seedy people. I'm selling drugs to the kids, to the orphans.
Well, they need something.
My shit's not good enough for you?
You tell them. See, isn't that the most Chinese thing ever? A butcher knife.
Maybe we can sort something out, huh?
Don't move, I have a flashlight. I'll shine this in your face and it'll bother you for a bit.
You deserve that. You should have flashlighted him in the face. That's yeah, that's pretty intense start. So game should start. Chapter 1, we fucked up, and this starts to introduce a few of the little tutorial parts. Tutorials in this level game start for about the first hour or so. This is just getting used to running. Oddly enough, is the first control. What's nice about the running is there's a lot of automatic dodging and controls like that. You still have to be pretty on top of your game, though, because you do have to press the X button when you get near objects to jump over them like that. What they call speed vault. A lot of times if you don't speed vault, you'll fail missions, so... It's not difficult, though. It's actually rather fun.
And a cop car with no police.
Take your time, buddy. See, what I also like is me knocking down all this material and fish and all kinds of shit. You crazy? Watch this. That's actually an accident. You're actually supposed to land on top of him and punch him, but I just like slapped my legs into his face.
Good enough.
I'm fine, chickens.
He broke through all that glass and he dropped from that height. How is he okay?
I'm fine.
You keep running. Nah, I want to stay.
So this screams of kind of those John Woo films, just fluttering birds, and very much one of those... It's basically a Kung Fu Cop movie. If you enjoy those kind of things, I think you'll love this game. Although, admittingly, my character is kind of a dick.
We can work something out, right?
If only he jumped in the water.
Look at how wet I look. Just glossy, honestly. It doesn't look wet at all. So this game honestly didn't sell well, but it's weirdly enough this was produced by Square Enix. Doesn't look like it, but it is. This also got a lot of good play because they got a lot of really big Asian actors to play all the characters too.
Like Tom Wilkinson.
Alright, they introduced an annoying fucking character you're supposed to like. So start liking him, damn it.
Voiced by Emma Stone.
Yep, Emma Stone is a voice in this. That's about as nice as you can put it.
We're not kids anymore.
Whatever, man. Ask anyone.
They did a pretty good job at casting this. Obviously, that shows where all the money went. See Lucy Liu.
Good to see you.
This established at least with the character that that apparently he was in Hong Kong in an orphanage with all these other douchebags.
Yeah, lock up. Home sweet home. So what they get you on?
Nothing that'll stick.
Ha. Well, don't let him pin any extra shit.
I think Johnny Ma, that character right there, looks really weird.
From old prosperity, it's all the time.
Is that a
So you
mustache
still
or
in touch
part of
with
his
any of the
lip?
guys from there?
His hair doesn't even look like it's part of his body,
Kinda go
but
their separate ways, but
like I could just rip it off into
Winston?
toupee.
He's moved all the way up to Redpole in the Sun on Yi.
This also teaches you a lot about how the triads work.
Red Pole
If you ever
and
wanted to know
Sun
how
Yi.
organized crime works and you wanted to
Shit,
join,
Tall guys always said he'd be running that neighborhood.
I get arrested? Awesome.
Still a total poke guy.
oh, and they also have a way of just kind of ingraining talking English, and then there'd be random Chinese in there. And what's nice about that is more often than not they do pop up the subtitles when that
It was
happens.
a long time ago.
But you guys seeing on YouTube will probably just see the little tiny white speck that's supposed to be it.
You totally saved my ass that day. Oh,
So that
man,
would
I gotta
be
tell Winston that
Ingnies.
story.
I like how it's obviously that this guy's pissing off everyone else in this jail room.
In the flesh. I can't believe it.
Ducky Ma!
Like I'm out of here.
Hey, Jack.
So what makes this game a lot of fun, beyond the fact that it's very open world and you get to do whatever you want, is that you does have a good emphasis on combat and controls. It's pretty tight in its overall controls, so there really isn't things that are too difficult, at least in concept of the controls. You can still make mistakes and fail things, but it's never really a frustration on maybe bad controls or sloppiness or anything like that. It's a good game, I have to admit. I was surprised. I'm not a GTA fan at all.
Yeah, every open world game I've played gets old really quickly.
It seems that the evidence against you has failed to appear. How do you explain that?
Then there's this
You must be a
douchebag.
very dangerous man, Wei Shen.
Everyone in this game's a douchebag, just ahead of time.
I just like their
That
faces.
is exactly
Yep.
what we want people to think. I trust that my men weren't too rough on you, officer.
You might ask them the same question, sir. Those guys are out of shape. It paid off, though. I made contact with
Yeah,
Jack
good
and
establishment. Just call the cops fat.
Men.
Good work. Use him to get close
They kind
to
of
Winston
are.
Chu. Do whatever it takes. Raymond
Every
here will
cop
be
I've
your
seen in this
handler.
game was
You'll
overweight.
report everything
Yep.
through him.
And this also classically establishes the story that you'd have for a lot of these undercover cop films, where you got to join the big criminal organization.
American gangs, even Asian ones, don't compare to the triads here. The Sun on Yi is
If
the
not,
most
we're gonna
powerful
turn
gang-
off the fan.
Your name
Yep,
is Raymond,
I
right?
swear to God.
Ooh, you're gonna be hot.
I know.
Ooh, you're gonna
But
feel mad.
All the intel reports in the world won't give you that.
We want the Red Poles, the lieutenants like Winston.
So Red Poles are apparently kind of like
The Dragon.
officers within this group called the Sun Yun Yi, which is the main organization you're trying to take down. It's not a general term for triads, which you tend to kind of be thinking what it is at first. It's just one of the triad gangs, one of the bigger ones at least.
The sooner I'm on the street, the sooner I can start.
Oh, I thought he had something in his ear. It's just his ear.
Raymond will be in touch.
That ear's fucking
Go
crazy.
away. Good luck out there.
I thought it was like some kind of transmitter or like fucking Bluetooth, but no, that's just a hole.
Oh, I thought it was like you thought something was in his ear that turned out to be his ear.
He'll be under extreme stress for
Another
a very
ear.
long time. I'm not sure he has the discipline to hold
He
out.
has two ears.
According to the
in
file,
one
he has a history
side.
of
See, here's the good
extreme
cop.
behavior.
Yes. And an astonishing number of convictions.
He obviously blames the triads for what happened to his family. It could turn into a vendetta.
Raymond, Wei Shen is perfect for this job.
Because he is kind of Kung Fu action Jesus. He literally is unstoppable. That's the best way to describe Wei Shen. Wei Shen is, by the way, the name of our main character in this story. You'll get to hear some terminology quite often, things like Wei Shen and Sun Yun Yi and Dog Eyes.
Wait, shit.
He's literally unstoppable, which is why he was in a
This
jail.
is going to be great.
Yeah, thanks again, Jack.
He got out.
Appreciate the intro.
Problem.
I like the single chair over
By
there.
the way,
It's your
you know,
punishment
I
chair.
tried looking you up a few years back, but I couldn't
You're the
find
new
shit.
guy. You gotta sit in the new
Yeah,
chair.
Internet in America?
I think they're getting it next year.
Guess you were in prison or something.
So we're not in Chinatown, we're actually in Hong Kong,
Let's
so...
get out of here.
The story, at least for Wei Shen, is that he went to America for a very long time, and now he's actually back.
Huh?
Yeah.
Game over?
Yep, game over.
The Red Bull now?
All this territory is Winston.
The funny thing is in this game is if you don't follow Jackie at this point, you can actually fail this mission.
Shouldn't they be on the same side?
So if I start wandering off on my own, it'll be like, you failed. You failed to follow Jackie.
Greedy asshole, too.
I like how everyone we've been walking by has been smoking.
You have a poor sense of direction. Start over.
You are Zorro.
Distrustful of new faces right now.
Without paranoia.
Son on Yi had a rat. From what I hear, they didn't let him have a quick death. Made it
I'd
real
be happy
slow.
with that. Fuck it.
I like how this guy's basically establishing. I'm just deciding to wander off it now.
There's another punishment chair.
Look, hardcore Jack's out there, yo.
So if he gets like a little too far, like 1 centimeter, you failed.
Hey,
Shit.
May, how are you, baby?
Even though he's in
You know
plain
my
vision
parents
sight.
don't want you to talk to me.
So this runs into
Don't
tutorial
even know
number
me.
2.
Once we get to know each other, they'll love me.
Flirting, or I don't know. Here we go. I like the big dust cloud that flew off when we landed.
Just to remind you, this
Hey,
game was made in
you
Japan.
like that. Get off him. I don't care who you are. Let go of Jackie. I'm gonna fuck you up.
You know it's pretty bad when he's like, oh, that's pretty harsh.
I like he's like, let go of Jack here, I'll fuck you. Like before he even finished his sentence, they already threw him on the ground.
So the controls on this one's vaguely, it's very simple. It's basically your square button, your triangle buttons are your combat buttons. Of course, the square ones are going to be light hits. And depending on how long you hold the square button, affects sometimes these hold swings like that, so little spin kicks. Combinations like that can be also affected by space, the amount of people. And mainly, it keeps controls simple, but there's a lot of combinations and controls you can actually go with it.
Imagine what these guys are thinking. This crazy guy just running around the room.
It's a kung fu movie, that's how it works.
It looks like he's kind of jogging at some points.
Yeah, these guys are in trouble too. He just headbutted his way through the door.
Come the fuck on.
So this one's gonna introduce little moves like this. Grappling is fun in this game. I can move anywhere I want, which looks silly. I can body slam him, I can also punch him while he's grappled. Like that.
I surprisingly have a lot of control for just grabbing your shoulders.
See, you can actually run with him too, which is also funny looking. This game is fucking fun.
It's like to just grab a woman, we're gonna buy stuff!
You're gonna run your head into the fucking wall.
Come on.
See, I'm fucking strong, buddy. Ow, my ear.
Did he open the door that exact way?
I wanted it to be poetic retribution. I think that's Jackie Ma. Sorry! No, that's not Jackie. Look like him. Huh? See? This tutorial's getting a little long. Knock over your plants!
Did you see that guy? I think he walked into that wall again as he was getting up.
I'm starting to feel bad for these guys now.
They kind of suck.
So these guys are the simple henchmen. They're not too bad to fight.
I can tell.
Are you done?
There will be letter types that come out. These guys are just fodder.
Still here.
He's still here, buddy.
Come and get
I like if you look over there, Jackie Ma's still getting his ass handed to him. Okay, here he comes. So this is a really cool mechanic. If you move him towards certain objects, environmental finishers, buddy.
What did they do to you in America?
They get insanely brutal.
Oh yeah, there's some ones later where it's just like you basically murder them, and it's fine because you're an undercover cop apparently.
Yeah, I'm okay.
He's just getting his ass handed to him for like 5 minutes.
Straight.
So
Yep.
everything's cool?
I'm not believing what?
And the girl's still like, don't want to talk to you.
Anyway, come on, Jackie. Let's go see Winston.
You're gonna clean up all these dead people all over my lobby.
Here we are. Winston's
So just to follow the stereotype, the crime faction we need to join is inside this Chinese restaurant. Shut up.
Because we're from China.
Whoa! Where the fuck do you think you're going?
This guy is
Relax,
a bigger douche than
Wait.
most, actually.
Wait, Shan?
Well, he kind
I
of
told
looks
you
like
about
it.
him, remember?
He has a dick on his
You
neck.
can't keep track of your bullshit friends, Jackie. No
He's
outsider.
not an outsider. He's from Old Prosperity.
See, Old Prosperity is that one word that they always say where it's just like, he's hardcore, he's from Old Prosperity. And he's old school. This is
We're mixing it up, you see.
I've been on vacation.
this is also a big
Said you were
character,
looking for people.
a Chinese guy named Winston.
Jackie.
Yeah, I never understood that.
You should have seen it, Winston. Why did you speed up like 10?
I guess it just makes him distinct enough, I suppose.
Hi, man.
They attacked us.
I like how his badass headquarters is behind the
Come on,
kitchen.
yeah, huh? Winston, I don't like this cocky little fucker.
I don't like you either.
Wait a minute.
I like this buff guy with the chin beard that's sitting next to him, saying nothing.
You had a
sister, right, Hamaya?
Yeah, Mamie.
And they also have a habit of bringing up my sister in very inappropriate ways.
I remember her. Hung out with dog eyes. No offense.
Who she does these? Look at that. I'm just talking about your sister that I'm humped with my dick.
Where's she now?
She's dead.
You fucked up.
Oh, I fucked her that hard, huh?
Oh, you see her.
You fucking asshole.
So,
I know.
She want to die after making love to me, huh?
yes?
Hey, you fucking asshole. I know,
Quite
right?
capable.
We'll see.
This becomes a very silly mission, to be honest.
You know that problem we got in the market? Why don't you take Way with you?
And this is a good idea. The guy that hates me. Let's take this guy around.
Hey, Jackie, hang back a second. I want to hear more about your friend.
So, yeah, clearly leave me alone with the guy that doesn't like me. That's a good idea.
All right.
Yeah, she sure was a hot piece of ass, boss.
Let's see if you can handle
You know
yourself.
what? I have to admit, the fact that the guy's a douchebag and I get to beat him up immediately feels pretty good.
Fucking need.
And also, it's more the training part 3. So far, we've actually only used the circle button and the square button, and as I mentioned, though, the triangle button is part of combat. And that's going to be counter blows. Some guys block everything, so you got to counter them instead. Depending on how much you build up combos, the type and direction of those moves tend to change. Also, combos leave people open to like things like countering. You can start hitting with a couple hits, and they can't block. I like he's still dissing me even though I'm beating the shit out of his guys. Whoops. I tripped over my own foot. Yeah, my guy's a badass though, obviously. And see, there's a big glowing red spot you notice when he attacks.
Can you survive for 30 seconds?
I just killed 1 million guys. You 3 guys think you stand a chance?
For 30 seconds?
Yep. I don't know if we're gonna make it, guys. I like that one guy in the background. He's just like, yeah, this is cool.
I don't even know where I am.
Yeah, other guys, just stand there while I'm beating up one dude. That's good. Hit nut shot.
Hey, Steve, get up. Steve.
Hello, boys.
Steve.
And now we introduce probably the biggest douchebag in the game.
So the game is just one big douche off? I mean...
Pretty much. Remember I showed that one douchebag? I said he's probably one of the douchier guys. This guy right here is the douchiest of all douches.
Getting interesting too.
Well, he's got a douche hat, so there you
My
go.
old friend.
Fucking dog eyes!
Good to see you. How's your family, huh?
Are you upset, Travis?
And thankfully, my hat is not that kind of hat.
Brother, I just came to talk to you, man.
Trust me, you end up hating this character by the end of the game.
Let's work something out.
Fedoras have been getting a pretty bad rep as of recently.
Fucks like these keep wearing them.
Like, my dad pulls it off pretty well, and then, like, this, and it's like, what's going on anymore?
Well, your dad's kind of awesome.
You remember me, Shen?
I think it depends on how you wear it. If you wear it like a normal hat, it's fine. But this guy's wearing it slightly crooked.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's off balance or something.
He
He kind of is, look at him.
Way's her brother.
And I was the first guy who ever stabbed you. You remember me now?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's a good intro.
What the fuck, man? Seriously, Way?
The first guy ever stabbed you.
I'm really sorry. Your sister blew me.
The night market is mine, dog.
He's just a pure dick.
You are in the warehouse. That was the
But so he's gonna basically be the rival to Winston here, someone who also controls a bit of this territory,
Sister, give me a call, huh? I wouldn't
and is a
mind
complete
being my
asshole. So you don't
mouth
feel so bad when you mess with his shit.
He hasn't changed.
No, I'm the asshole. No, I'm a bigger one.
I remember watching this commentary about this game where they admit that it's kind of Dog Eyes is the perfect name to kind of curse to the sky. You're like, fucking Dog Eyes!
I'm in control, not dog eyes. Got it? Got it, boss. Momentai. And you fuck up anybody who tries to get in your way.
Winston's a
I
grumpy
wanna
head.
send a fucking message.
I'm gonna say words that aren't curse words to make up for the fact that they do nothing but curse. That guy's a poopy. So we get our first mission with the Sun Yun Yi, and also we get to see how the world just totally moves without us here.
Oh, fiddlesticks, you asshole!
See, I love fucking around in this game.
You're fucking booger butt.
Make sure your sister back there.
Amy? Yeah, she owed
I like the big glowing emblem over there.
years ago now.
And Dragon Kick! Yeah, girls dancing the Dragon Kick.
That sucks.
Just in the middle of the street.
Alive.
So you can actually, you do gather money in this game, and you can purchase food and drink that, as you can see if you read down there quickly, can create bonus effects like health regeneration and increased attack and things like that. So sometimes before fights, it's good to eat some food or drink an energy drink or something.
For a second there, I thought I said punch one of the girls, then you'll get money. That's awful.
I can in this game actually do that. But...
Well, yeah, it's a sandbox.
Yep.
Generally, how long do the buffs last?
Joey Kwan sells pirate DVDs. Let's
Hmm?
start with him.
Like the food, generally, how long do they last?
I've noticed at least they last, rough estimate, maybe about 30 minutes to an hour.
Winston runs this place, and if you don't want trouble, you pay him.
But food is so cheap that it's really easy just to find another stand somewhere that'll kind of do the job. And usually missions don't last long enough to really run out of it. But I have to admit, driving in this game sometimes does take forever. The map is huge. So I'm going to take some moments that require me to drive a lot. I will be most likely fast-forwarding through those parts. It's cool to watch me drive and all, but it does sometimes take 15-20 minutes to get to locations. If you look over here to the right side, we might be able to see in a minute. Well, first we're going to have to extort from this dude.
Collecting for Winston.
Winston? Dog guy said he's in charge here.
We're here to clarify that.
Very
Wanna be the
stereotypical.
guy we used to clear up the confusion?
I'm not afraid you guys.
He's not afraid of us, guys, so now we gotta beat up his one henchman. Oh no. And this is... I'm just waiting. Come on, come on, come on.
He's backing away.
What the
I'm gonna sell you.
You think he got the point here?
A shove. That's it.
I'm a toughie.
You just like fucking glitched up a table and he's like shove, shove.
See, I'm just like pushing you around, pushing you around. Hey, you ready to make a phone call? There you go.
Guess what I call this one?
Okay, I will pay.
Collect the pain. So if you see that little red thing kind of flashing on the left side, those are kind of your
I can make you see reason.
heart pieces of a kind of Legend of Zelda kind of thing. If you pray at enough of them, you start gaining more health. Usually if you want to take advantage, like I'm going to try to do right here, it'll basically say what I said. Trying to pray to these things as much as possible, because there are moments in the game where your health just depletes, like, you're a gas guzzler of basically health. You get in these fights that just kill you. And plus some of the side missions you just really can't do well unless you have a lot of health. Just get out of my grocery, lady. Get out of my...
I thought you said get out of my grocery.
Fine. You'll just have to drink through a straw for a while.
Hey, this is mine. I own it. Everything.
That's my bag. I'm gonna extort this guy's vegetables here.
So we making puns for everything is the idea.
Everyone has
Yeah,
business with
one-liners.
You're gonna pay up, you understand?
Eat my leek.
Cause I'm in.
I'm about to put a leak in your neck. Oh god, here comes 3 people. Yeah, kick my ass. You do it.
Now what's that meter filling up down in the bottom?
It's combination meter. After I throw them on the box, I'll kind of explain how it is. Oh, I recycled you. When you start getting... Hey, get second shot here.
That was the dumbest one.
And he's out. Break his fucking leg. You can build combo gauges that kind of gets you into like a kind of a fighting haze, and when you're in a fighting haze, you actually do start getting health regeneration. So sometimes it becomes key in the later battles because I'll lose a lot of health in some of these, and getting into that mode will heal me back to full health.
I was talking about the triad meter.
Oh, the triad. Well, you do get 2 meters in this game: a triad meter and also being a cop meter. Both of those are going to be based on your actions. If you do things kind of right and just, you get cop buildup, and if you do things that are clearly criminal, you get the triad meter. As you build them up, you're able to kind of level up and as a factor as a criminal or a cop, which I'll show you the kind of effects of that pretty much later in this video. I think later in this video or the next one. But I'm going to start just environmental affecting them. Are you thirsty?
I love how lazy the model for the chef was. Like when he slapped him, he was smiling.
Yep. Oh shit!
Ow. That one looks like it actually hurt.
Yep. Told you the fighting mechanic is actually a lot of fun in this game. Come here, come here. I'm gonna close down your business for good. I just had to get a purse to handle some pain here.
I remember watching that when you sent me the video. It was the best part.
Did I mention this game is gratuitous? Have some lobsters, motherfucker.
I was gonna say you got dunked, but okay.
Why was he beating you? He was demanding 20
I like his rack of ribs, literally.
That's an amazing hidden pun. Wow.
Very real.
So yeah, did I mention this game's a lot of fun?
It looks it.
Oh, and once you get money, although I'm storing this money for Winston, I could get to use the money for whatever I want, including buying new clothes.
Not from there.
That's not a clothes store.
Do buying new clothes actually have an effect, or are they just clothes?
Some clothes will, if you get a combination of them. There's one called, like, I remember there's one that's called, like, the Thug. If you get it all together, it boosts your melee attack. Some later ones boost level of respect you get. See, I just ate some food and got some health regeneration. So, some clothes you can't buy unless you build up a factor called Face. Face is kind of keeps you leveled. You don't actually boost it up unless you perform some of the main missions. But the higher Face you have, kind of the higher respect level you get from the people in the town and things like that. And it also means you can get better clothes, better cars, things like that. So it's another little gauge that you level up throughout the game. Also makes you encourage you to do side missions, because that really builds Face as well. So I'm gonna buy really shitty clothes now, because all the little gangsters thugs clothes are awful.
Come, look.
So those are my choices. T-shirt, I guess.
Excellent.
Nice little details. Once you finish the Dragon Kick drink, he just drops the can.
Oh yeah. If you take one sip from a bowl of noodles, he drops the entire bowl.
Well,
Do you like my shitty pants here? And my Converse?
kind of.
Looks like I woke out of bed.
Well, let's be fair here. I mean, men don't really have many options when it comes to fashion.
Not really. And if you notice, some of the clothes highlighted mention things like right there it says, wear this accessory to receive a 5% bonus to XP and things like that. So you do actually get bonuses by buying right clothes combinations or accessories.
We have finished the douchebag look.
So are we just gonna put any clothes on? We're gonna put the dumbest look we can.
I'm about to fall asleep in a hammock and fuck you. Have you noticed I got a -5 for hitting a civilian?
That was awesome, man.
I feel like that was his one-liner though. Fuck you. Like he's the worst one-liner ever. I recycled you from before.
What are you impressed about? I'm watching you, new guy.
So if it's obvious, this guy doesn't like me.
We're gonna throw down? What kind of grade school shit is
I'm not gonna ask where you got your
I
hat.
work my ass off all day, so fuck off.
This is grade school shit. We're gonna jump rope, motherfucker.
You're coming with me. We got something to take care of.
I'll start. Mary had it. Where'd you go?
So my own buddy in this is Johnny Ma here.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Doesn't matter.
He's our best friend who can't remember his fucking name.
He is kind of fucking useless. So this is, as you see, you can build up certain scores. Depending on how well you do on missions, you can get kind of rankings that way. And the higher the ranking, the more experience you earn. Also some free money as a reward.
Imagine if you hadn't kicked that person, you'd have had 3 from the cop.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. And that's how the game begins. Now the next part's where the world really, truly opens up. And proves to be a lot of fun.
Silly. It's great.